everyone, welcome to Googling It video, where we're going to show you how to use all kinds of Google tools and how to customize them in just a few minutes or less. So let's get to Googling. This video is going to show you how to add a new calendar to your current Google Calendar. You automatically have a calendar ready to use when you create a Google account. All of your Google Calendars are listed under My Calendars. To see your Google Calendars, select the left drop-down arrow next to My Calendars. Your first Google Calendar is usually titled already with your first and last name. This Google Calendar already has some events on it. When I add an event, since this is my only calendar, it will be placed on this calendar. I want to create a personal calendar so I can see personal events like lunch with friends, appointments, or other personal events. So let's try it. First, select the right drop-down arrow next to My Calendars. From the pop-up window, select Create New Calendar. A calendar setting detail will open where you add the name of the calendar, a description of the calendar, the location of the calendar. This is a good idea just if you're going to share it. I usually leave it blank. You can also select the time zone. And you can also make the calendar public. You really shouldn't do this for any calendar unless you're going to embed it in a website. At this point, you can share this calendar. Now this is a personal calendar, but I'm going to go ahead and add somebody so that you can see how it's done. You add their email address. And you decide whether or not they can see all the events, make changes, and manage sharing, which means they can add people to the calendar. Just make changes to the event, which means they can just make changes to the events. They can move them around or change the times, or they can only see free and busy times. That means on their calendar, they'll see a little gray area that's blocked out. And that's it. You click on the Create Calendar button, and you should see it appear in the list underneath My Calendars. Give it a couple of seconds before it appears. If you think you've waited long enough, hit your refresh button on your browser and the calendar will appear. Now Google will automatically color code the calendar for you. I don't really like this color, so I'm going to change it by selecting the right arrow next to this calendar and then select a different color from the color wheel. From here, when I add an event that's personal, I get to select what calendar it's going to go into. And you notice that this event is now orange, which is the color of my personal calendar. If there's an event listed on the wrong calendar, I can always go in and change it to another calendar. I open up the event, find the calendar area, and then select the calendar that I want this particular event to go to. At this point, I have to hit the Save button. When I get back to my calendar, there's the event on the correct calendar now. That's it for Googling It. Come back again and watch some more videos.